Hello everyone, welcome to Zenless Zone Zero. We're gonna do version 1.5 story, which is beating Astra, and the Evelyn.
Preparing to move out.
I think that's it. I don't know if there's other characters. Astra's show is about to start. Belle, do you want to watch it together? Yeah, big fanboy, let's go. On this normal, ordinary morning, Wise sits in front of the TV with the kind of tension you'd expect in a battle within the hollow. A familiar voice comes from the TV.
Starloop is an important place to me. Countless musicians have performed on this stage, including the artist who inspired my music, Mr. Yoran Winter. I hope my own concert can also have that kind of power.
Astra! What's the theme for your New Year's concert going to be? A tribute to Mr. De Winter?
Mr. De Winter?
The theme. Probably something like the astronomical moment. As we enter the new year, I hope everyone will be able to grasp their own moments of happiness. Anyway, thank you all for your support. I'll be waiting for you at Starloop Tower.
Buying tickets.
Oh my god, he is a
ready,
fanboy.
Fairy? Act immediately at my command.
Affirmative. Once I receive your command, I'll hack into the system and secure the tickets. Master, I have a report of workplace abuse.
What?
Please address it promptly. The report states that a certain individual is attempting to use nepotism to force a diligent and humble smart employee into taking on extra tasks unrelated to work.
What?
Wait, what do you mean workplace abuse? We're a family here.
Understood. Searching 12 types of workplace gaslighting to be aware of.
What?
Now, here are the results. Number 1. Create a family-like environment. Employers looking to exploit you will tell you, "We're a family," in order to manipulate you into complying with unreasonable
Stop!
Tattletale AI. Remember that master of yours is my sister. Come on, Belle. Help me convince Fairy. These tickets are nearly impossible to score. Pretty please?
Okay, you know what?
All
We've been
right,
so mean
Fairy,
to Wise, we might
name
as
your
well.
price. Would you do it for more electricity?
Evaluating. Suggestion. Clarifying and formalizing the positions and hierarchy of all staff. Clearly, Master's Supreme Assistant is Fairy. First Assistant is Bangboo01, EOS. Second Assistant is Bangboo06. Third Assistant is
Damn, where's
18.
Wise?
Fairy, that's just me.
Alright, Fairy, you're the Supreme Assistant for sure.
All right.
Why is she giving me attitude right now? I thought you were supposed to do what I say.
Fine, if that's what it takes to score the ticket. Wait, the tickets, they're on sale already. Fairy,
Yeah, you gotta
now.
get on that right now.
Ticketing platform hacked. Remaining tickets 0. Mission failed.
But
Mission failure post-analysis. Mission would have succeeded if you had given the command 181 milliseconds earlier. Such a shame, Second Assistant.
oh my
I
god.
won't get to see Astra.
Master, I have detected a commission on Internet offering generous pay and added it to your schedule.
I'm gonna fix this. You're gonna go see Astra, man.
The client must be nearby. Huh? What the?
Okay, the client was Astra herself. What are the chances? In payment, could we get a ticket, please?
Thank you, everyone. That one was for you.
She destroyed them with music.
We have another spectator. What's a Bangboo doing here all alone? It's dangerous.
Astra, it's me, Belle. I had no idea it was your internet commission.
Belle? In a Bangboo? Oh, you're so cute!
Hell yeah, I am.
This could be a problem. What do I do?
Is it a problem?
I'm just wondering. Should I punish you a little? We've known each other for so long, and I had no clue about your secret identity. It feels like I never truly knew you.
Exactly. That's so typical of Belle. I'd never keep any secrets from you, Astra.
Hey.
What's so important that you had to do this yourself?
It's a highly sought-after treasure. Of course I have to handle it personally. It's the legendary record of Yolanda Winter's final performance. I've mentioned it to you before. The version available on the market isn't genuine.
How do you know that?
How do you know it's fake?
Because I was there at the performance. And the recording is nothing like what I heard. Even as a starstruck kid, I knew it was different. That performance wasn't planned. It was originally just a small fan meetup at a music store. At that time, Yoran had left his agency and, because of some legal issues, he was forced to stop performing. Both Odium and Fugue claimed to own his performance rights. Even though it was his own voice, he wasn't allowed to perform as he wished. After Yoran's death, that unpublicized performance became his final work. Then, not long ago, rumors of a bootleg recording appeared on internet. The essence of that day was incredibly pure. I knew right then that I would become a musician myself.
Oh.
Seems like this record really means a lot to you, Astra. Belle, log out of EOS now. I have to be the proxy who finds this record.
Okay. Yes, I have Astra.
The first objective is the Ballet Twins control room. Yeah. Please lead the way, legendary proxy. That feeling over there. Could it be?
Strange stuff. Paranormal Exploration Journal? Someone on the internet recently dug up an old comment from a paranormal site a few years back. Weren't there rumors back then that only truly great music could summon the marionettes of the Ballet Twins? Oh. Okay. Okay, I don't need the whole lore. Holy crap! Okay. Too much reading. Keep pushing on the way. Oh, keep pushing on this way.
Thank you.
I
would have been so lost without your help.
Well, if you really want to thank us,
Wise. Stop. This is borderline creepy. Alright? Like, chill.
Lose yourself in
The data ends here.
Inside this folder opens not bad news. To the adventurers who found this album, the flickering lights here are truly terrifying, but following my instructions, you can get out of here too. It's a periodically leave Euron's recording behind, but there's no helping it if it's so everyone can escape. Marionette looks really scary, but anyone who likes Euron's music can't be a bad person. As long as this album is played, even the ethereals will calm down, as if they are really taking it in. Take this opportunity to run into the galleries downstairs. I left a holo data storage unit there. Hope you get out successfully. Okay. Oh, we have the album? You're welcome, I guess. Could I make a small request while I have the chance? Could you just sign an autograph for my brother? Is that all? Of course. Honestly, I thought we were gonna ask for a ticket. That would be like a huge request, though.
Finally found it!
What just happened?
Gotcha.
Ow. You got me.
Miss Yao, let's keep improvisations on stage, shall we? Now then, please get in the car.
Bye-bye. Wait, I almost forgot.
Huh? What?
There's the autograph I owed you to my dearest Belle. Be sure to come to my New Year's concert, okay?
That's not the autograph I was looking for. Why is this gonna be so jealous, bro? Astra gets in the— Ow, my ears! Astra gets in the car and stretches out a constant nagging noise, draws her attention. On a second glance, she sees a man on the car's video phone shouting angrily. Video phone? Bevelin presses the mute button casually. With the sound cut off, the man's angry expressions look even more ridiculous.
What's Mr. Hobson blabbing about this time?
It's gotta be a whiny version of, please don't run off alone and stay safe before the show. I mean, if there's anything that needs to be done, just give me the orders. There's no need to put yourself at risk.
Eve, are you Angry?
No, just a straightforward, calm protest with no whining.
Oh, don't be mad. Check out what I found. It's Yoran's legacy work, the legendary secret record. I told you before, remember? After Yoran left the agency, he held a small fan meetup in a music store. I was there, and so young at the time. I never thought I'd find a recording from that day. It's all thanks to the proxies. I definitely would have gotten lost without them.
You trust people too easily. How do you know anything about these random proxies you found on Internet? Who they really are, what their motives might be, or if they can be trusted?
They're not random proxies. They're friends I knew before.
Yeah, we met.
I told you about them. The siblings who run the video store on 6th Street. What?
If you already knew they were proxies from the start, you could have just DM'd them on Knock Knock. Why bother making a formal Internet post?
The hell is Knock Knock? I know their social media are gonna get on.
But they've managed to keep their proxy identity hidden from close friends, and they use a bamboo to handle commissions. That means your friends are pretty careful and dependable. That's reassuring. If we invite them to the concert, then they might just come in handy.
Man, this worked out really well for us.
Let me think about where to station them.
Wow, Eve, you're surprisingly generous with compliments.
She just wants us to be
For other people,
bodyguards.
that is. Wait, you're not planning to run a background check on them?
Having every bit of information allows me to prepare for any scenario. Like if you decide to suddenly run off.
So then, what gave me away this time?
You borrowed the makeup artist's phone to post on Internet, pre-opened a bathroom door before the press conference for your escape. I have to say that the most creative idea this time was riding a public bike into the hollow.
Aww,
Wow.
I thought my plan was flawless. You're so sharp, Eve. Before you were a manager, were you a detective? Or a PubSec officer?
Not exactly, but close enough.
Uh-huh. So secretive. If you tell me, I promise I won't run off next time. I swear.
A professional spy.
Nice.
Huh? Hang on. A professional spy. That's so cool! Sounds like the perfect inspiration for a song!
Are you really thinking of singing a song about being a professional spy at the New
Why
Year's
not?
concert?
It would be awesome.
Huh? Is that not allowed?
So, how's the concert showstopper coming along? Today's the production deadline.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so we went against the entire board to buy Starloop for a New Year's concert, publicly announced your new single, and now you have writer's block. Did I miss anything?
Yes. Today's just the official deadline.
The official
I know you
deadline.
prepared plenty of fallback deadlines. Can you help me, Eve?
I don't sing, you know that.
That's okay. You can just hum along with my cues, like this.
You're not tricking me into singing for you, are you?
Evelyn swiftly reaches out a hand to press firmly onto Astra's shoulder, using her body weight to press her down into the small gap between her seat and the what?
What's wrong?
We're being tailed. Those cars have been following us a while now. There's a companion hollow in the area. Let's use it to lose those unwelcome followers.
Alright. Yes, I have her too. Ah, a bunch of rookies. Come here.
You think hiding in a hollow will make everything fine?
Wow.
Heads up. I arranged for someone to meet us before we entered the hollow.
Where are you running off to, Astra Yo?
I'm your opponent. You are not worthy of speaking to Miss Yao.
I knew you were just a talentless company puppet.
Is a strong offense. Shut it!
Hello. Eva, you're right. You're fine. But you can't let her guard down just yet. You guys, take Miss Yao back. Right. What about you, Eve? Aren't you coming? There's something that bothers me. I have to thoroughly investigate the goal of those attackers. Miss Yao's clearly being followed somehow. Her position must have been leaked. Besides, who else could it be? Thankfully, they're quite unprofessional. When we fought just now, they didn't even realize that I had knocked their communicator off. As long as I find the comms, I can find out who's behind those attackers. Okay. Well, let's get our hands on that communicator. Time to be no friend. Meet up with the old buddy at the agreed location. Now, whoever this is suspicious. A girl in a hoodie, and the hood pulled down low, pokes Evelyn on the shoulder. It's not the hacker, is it? Oh,
long time no see. You seem to be
like,
doing
girl
well for
in a
yourself.
hoodie? That's the only one I know.
Same for you.
Me? I've had a couple of close calls, but compared to my old days in the organization, I'm much happier now. So what can I help you with? I'd like to repay you for saving my life sooner rather than later.
This communicator's been wiped. Can you restore the data in it? Even fragments would help.
Let me see.
The girl hooks up the communicator to her portable laptop.
Huh. So it fries its own motherboard after too many brute force attempts. That's some really advanced tech. What trouble have you gotten yourself into this time?
Did you get any useful intel?
Have some faith in your old buddy. I got a snippet of encrypted communication before the board fried. The record can't let Odium have it. Must separate. Don't let anyone find out Fugue. And the rest is gone.
Fugue.
Fugue? What does that mean?
Can you see who sent that encrypted message?
Only the encrypted IP address. Let me trace it. Yeah, here we go. Your look says it all. Is this bad news for you?
No, it's not bad news for me. But it's very bad for the person I'm trying to protect.
Very bad?
You really have been doing well.
Oh, what makes you say that all of a sudden?
Because you have someone you want to protect, no matter what. I'm
I
kind
think
of
it's
jealous.
her job,
I still work
actually.
alone. I've made some interesting friends, too. But they've saved me a couple of times, so I feel like I owe them, and it's kind of embarrassing. Otherwise, if I teamed up with them, we'd probably be unstoppable.
Huh. I'm a bit intrigued that you think so highly of them.
They're pretty famous on internet. The name is Faithin. If you can't get a hold of me next time, try reaching out to them.
Got it.
That's all I got before the motherboard fried. I hope it's useful.
Very useful. You haven't changed. Still as reliable as ever.
Well, I'm heading back to my safe house then. I'll see you next time.
Take care of yourself out there.
Oh yeah, what name do you go by now?
Evelyn. Evelyn Chevalier.
Oh, I see a
Evelyn.
fake name.
That's beautiful. And sounds real fancy. I go by Rain now.
Nice to meet you, Rain.
On our way back to Astra, Evelyn can't help but think about the IP address. It's an internal company IP, which means that the person who leaked Astra's location was an insider. Later, at the observation deck atop Starloop Tower.
Miss Yao,
How's it looking?
Bad.
I've looked into it. The group that attacked us was indeed affiliated with Fugue.
Are they targeting the company or me?
Neither, but in a way, both. Fugue's goal was to get a hold of Yoran de Winter's record.
Oh,
Yoran's legacy cannot fall into the hands of an evil corporation like Odium. They seem to have recruited irrational fanatics for the job.
How did they find out so fast? I literally just found that record in the hollow.
Your movements are always watched. Fans, reporters, and people who mean you harm.
yeah, but
Even those close to you. The enemy's infiltration is deeper than you think. That's why we must be extra cautious.
Just a product propped up by capital, huh?
Don't let Fugue's slander or defamation get to you. You just need to stay true to your heart.
My heart? I really want to shout, "Get lost!" at those big corporations like Fugue and Odium. My music is just my music. If only the world were really that simple.
Covering Yoran de Winter's classics in this concert was the company's idea. But you're the one who will bear the bad reputation for it. I fear that you may follow Mr. de Winter's path, becoming a victim sacrificed in the invisible struggle of opposing powers.
There's one line from Yoran that I adore. Every heart is a lonely note. His songs truly have a special power. On the night the old capital fell, I was huddled under a blanket in a makeshift shelter. wondering if my mom and dad had fled without me.
What?
Turned into terrible monsters. Even though I knew I was lucky to have survived. Even though I
She
knew
got
my
that
life had
Hoshimi
been
Miyabi
bought with someone
backstory.
else's.
What is going on?
The person who rescued me told me, "Be happy, child. Live on with a smile." I knew I should stay strong, but I just couldn't manage. At that very moment, the shelter's old speaker started playing a song. Turns out, that song was Yoran's. Without me noticing, the melody somehow melted away all my fears and loneliness. It was Yoran who helped me realize the power that music has to deeply captivate the human heart.
Carefully putting Iran's record away, Astra strokes the control panel a few times as if playing an instrument in silence.
Music is magic.
Magic? True. Maybe I am enchanted by some kind of magic. It makes me believe that even I may be worthy of protecting this star's radiance.
This could be a love story for real. Just saying. An excited yell punches through the tranquil silence of rolling around. It was wise.
Belle! It's Astra! Wait, no, it's that manager lady from last time. She sent us an invite! Starting today, we're the proud owners of invitations to Astra's concert! Protecting the world's last city can wait until after the concert. Astra is amazing. I don't get why some people online would hate on her.
Haters dissing her online? I don't know, everyone is
As of
haters.
today, ever since the announcement of this astronomical moment New Year's concert, discussions related to Astra Yao have consistently dominated the top trending searches, accumulating 8.26 million views.
What the hell?
Negative opinions about
She's
Astra
popular.
Yao account for 14% of all traffic, mainly focusing on the following points. Number 1. She's ugly.
Beauty might be subjective, but calling Astra ugly is ridiculous. We can't let them get away with this. Let's fight back.
Oh my god, Wise,
Understood.
calm down.
173,925 new accounts have been registered to launch a full-scale attack
No!
against other negative comments mostly compare Astra Yao to the late superstar Yoran de Winter.
Oh,
For
okay.
instance, de Winter is a true classic, and Astra's nothing more than just an idol propped up by capital. How dare she try to ride on that legacy?
Astra is clearly a musical genius who's taken up de Winter's
Oh
mantle.
my god.
And that's why we should refute them firmly.
Oh, no! Let's not cause trouble, man.
It wouldn't be good if we caused trouble for Astra and Evelyn.
You're too kind, Belle.
How does Astra handle this endless negative? It was only 14%! Everyone loves her, bro! From now on down to the millisecond, we must enter 2 hours in advance. Okay, let's go. I bet the entire car wide, he was just like playing her music in the car. Wow, this place is nice. Oh my god, look at that stage. Wouldn't that be exciting in real life? Okay. I bet he's squealing. Like he's just like, oh my god, Astra. Oh, astronomical light stick.
You must be Belle and Wise. Astra's told me so much about you.
Is it weird
My
that I'm more of a
apologies for
fan of
missing the
Evelyn
chance to thank you both in person last time.
than Astra?
Welcome to Starloop Tower, my esteemed guests. Or should I say, Faithin.
What? How'd you know?
Just simple logic. Syncing with a bamboo isn't technologically difficult, but maintaining connection once you're inside a hollow? The only one capable of that level of in-hollow communication is the legendary proxy, Faithin. Of course, the reason I could draw that conclusion was because Astra knew you were inside that bamboo.
Feel the impersonating bamboo.
From an outside perspective, I often think, sheesh, she really has no shame moving like that in Eos's body.
What does that mean? I surely agree.
Talented individuals. And these two are...
Mr. Hobson, what brings you here in person? These two are Miss Yao's esteemed guests.
Guests of Miss Yao. You both seem so young and promising. May I ask which business you're associated with?
Security. Our videos, we're just freelancers?
We're just freelancers.
I don't know.
I see. Well, Evelyn, since Miss Yao's esteemed guests are here, why don't you go attend to them?
Evelyn guides you through the Starloop Tower, giving you a bird's eye view of the entire skyline. It's stunning, but you feel a pair of piercing eyes fixed on you the whole time.
That gentleman over there keeps staring at us. It's a bit unnerving.
Well, today's performance is unlike any before, with far too many variables to track.
So what's so special about today's performance?
It's the new year?
That's a secret.
He's glaring at us again. So intense. It must be tough working under someone like him.
Not at all. In fact, I don't work for him. I serve Miss Yao. Anyone deemed useless won't get a sliver of his attention.
What? Astra isn't like that.
Astra isn't like that. If we're talking about level, then she's technically above him.
That's right. Despite her position, she never looks down on anyone. To be honest, before meeting her, I didn't think someone like her actually existed. At first, I kept waiting for her to show her true colors.
I know exactly what you mean.
I know exactly what you mean. Who'd have thought the brightest star in New Eridu wasn't putting on a facade and was genuinely such a pure person?
Is it just me, or is anyone else worried that Astra might get hurt by being her genuine self?
Yeah.
I won't let that happen.
Evelyn turns her face slightly. It's like she isn't saying this to anyone else, but softly reassuring herself. Speaking of surprises, Eve! A familiar voice comes rushing in their direction.
Eve, help! Belle, Wise, you're here too!
What happened?
It's probably not serious.
I just got scolded by the music director. Oh, he was furious. It was terrifying. Eve, you promised to protect me from any danger, right?
Oh my
Now's
god.
the time to save me from this berserk deadline-chasing director!
Sorry, but that monster's outside my jurisdiction.
Oh, how could you?
You guys are so close.
You two are so close. Wise and I always squabble like that too.
But I have to admit, we do have our fair share of actual complaints too.
Wow.
Evelyn, stop covering for her. She doesn't have anything ready. Not a single piece. What are we supposed to do for the final
here
song?
comes the music director.
Improvise? Huh?
After a close game hide and seek, the enraged supervisor loses track of their target. Evelyn leads everyone to hide in shadows as she watches the supervisor leave.
Shh.
Poor director. Looks like this time we're really going to have to push it to the last minute.
My dear Yoran used to be just like that.
Oh, you're Astra. Meet the special guest the company invited for your concert.
Oh,
Lady De Winter, it's really you. I can't believe you're actually here.
Please, just call me Tessa. So this record is... I know it's a tad bit last minute with the show starting soon and all, but would you mind if I borrowed it for a moment? Everyone's been saying that you're the rising star who will carry on Yoran De Winter's legacy. I'm truly sorry to say this, but to me, no one will ever replace Yoran.
I mean, that's fair.
Yoran's music has always been my guiding light. Without him, I never, ever could have made it this far. Oh, right. I'd also like to thank you in person. I've always wanted to pay tribute to Yoran with this performance, and I heard the company finally got your approval. I'm truly honored.
Pay tribute? Today's your debut show at Starloop Tower. Honestly, performing your own work would be more than enough. Yoran, he belongs to the past now.
Huh?
No. Yoran's music transcended time and space. He's beyond amazing. Honoring him on stage at Starloop Tower has been my dream for as long as I can remember.
Well, if that's what you've set your heart on, then I wish you the best of luck tonight.
Well, that was sauce. You go ahead with your work. I'll play with Belle and the others for a bit and then head out backstage. Alright, see you tonight. Evelyn heads off in the direction Lady de Winter went. Food cart. Could it be left by Fugue? Already conducted a thorough inspection of all the VIP guest items for the concert beforehand. The note must have been slipped in not long ago. Radiant and dazzling, though not pure gold, it illuminates the world. It's a code, and the answer seems to be related to a golden object? Seems there's quite a few places that need to be checked. That's a little alarming. What the hell's that about? There's a gold record statue. There's a total of 8 discs, and they don't seem to be anything special, but the sculpture almost perfectly fits the riddle. Is the answer the number 8? The Lady Astra's concert also starts at 8 p.m. This can't be a coincidence. I'm almost certain the first clue is the number 8. This house poster. Radiant and dazzling, though not pure gold, it illuminates the world. May not be made of gold, but she shines just like it. But I've been keeping things from her. What does that make me? What are we getting personal here? I had an opportunity in the private room just now, and if I let it slip through my fingers again... The word upstairs is vaguely visible on the dark part of the poster. Upstairs. Could it be referring to the atrium?
The clue from the coded message points to 8 p.m. Atrium Landing. Wow, such trust. They won't reveal the meeting details to a traitor like me until the last moment. It seems Fugue never fully trusted me from the start. No surprise they'd plant another mole in Odium. I'd do the same thing if I were in their shoes. With a double infiltration setup, if one gets exposed, the other one is ready to step in as a backup. Whoever made these arrangements is certainly a capable individual. I'll just notify Hobson about the Fugue attack. His people should be enough to handle it. There's still time. If I set up everything before Fugue arrives, I can block them off. I need to confirm the identity of the other mole as soon as possible.
At that moment, the communicator buzzed.
Mr. Hobson.
There's a security breach. We need to take care of it immediately.
Why don't we meet in the atrium?
The atrium? All right, I'll wait for you there.
After ending the call, Evelyn exhales deeply.
Finally. I can't hide it any longer. It's time to reveal the truth. Now that I've got Fugue's intel, I'll deal with the issue at hand first. As for who the other mole is, I'll have to play it by ear.
What?
Evelyn A. Chevalier, former producer of Redo Lucky Star, then assistant director at Parquet Factory Films for 3 years, joined our company 2 years ago on Monica's recommendation. Very impressive credentials. Too bad it's not the real you, is it? Shields Green. An elite spy from the organization infiltrating the inner circle of our company's most valuable asset. How unsettling. Fugue's spy must be removed immediately. Wouldn't you agree?
You're not wrong. I am, in fact, a spy planted by Fugue.
I thought you'd deny it. Good. That saves me a lot of trouble.
But I'm not your enemy. Fugue simply hired the organization I work for. My relationship with them never involved any loyalty. Listen, I'm not the only spy Fugue has planted within Odium.
What?
You must know that the grudge between these two conglomerates runs deep. Do you really think Fugue would gamble everything against Odium on me alone? I only learned about their plan of action moments ago, and this is nowhere near the full scope of their strategy. What we should be doing now is...
We? I'm not interested in figuring out whether you've actually switched sides or if you're just faking it. As for your intel, how can anyone know if it's legit or a trap?
But Miss Yao's safety...
That's none of your concern. Odium will protect its assets. We don't need outsiders to get involved. I'll look into the intel you mentioned. In any case, thank you for your service these last 2 years. What? Now!
Hobson, tell your people to stop!
Not here to fight, man!
The real enemies are... My only goal is Miss Yao's safety. It's your job to protect Miss Yao.
We've reached the area. What's going on?
Oh, so Fugue's people showed up. Listen up! Evelyn has been colluding with Fugue.
Take them all down!
Good evening,
Wow.
new Eridu.
Why isn't that her outfit? Now that'd be
You ready?
big.
Then let me share the wonders of magic with you all.
Damn it!
Miss Yao.
What? What? Going in the sky?
Damn! Traitors are unreliable. Go figure.
Traitor to the organization! Are you ready to meet your maker?
If the control room's been breached, I won't be able to handle it on my own. Astra is in danger. I need your help.
Danger?
Yes, but if you're willing to lend me a hand, there might still be a chance to turn things around. There's no time to explain. Just come with me.
Huh? Break into the central control room?
Evelyn, what's going on?
Sorry, I owe you an explanation. It's all my fault.
Evelyn confesses everything to Belle and Wise, from the long-standing grudge between Odium and Fugue to her role as Fugue's spy that has been planted by Astra's side. Carrying out Fugue's plan while avoiding Odium's suspicion, all the while exhausting every effort to uncover the identity of the other mole besides herself.
So, that's the whole story. I betrayed Astra, right from the first moment I met her. I failed to act when I should have, and that slowly led me to this situation. If anything happens to Astra because of this, I'll never forgive myself.
The only one who can decide whether to forgive or not is Astra. If we take over the central control room, Fugue's every move will be laid bare.
Not just that. While Astra powers Starloop's harmonic core from the stage, the control room manages everything else. Navigation, balance, and stability. If the control room is compromised, it'll be like a spaceship losing its bridge. The consequences would be disastrous.
We'll coordinate from the control room and fend off the enemies. Then, right in the nick of time, with all eyes on us, we rush to the stage and save the day!
Let's be realistic about our combat abilities. Most likely, it'll be Eos who saves
Let's
the
go,
day.
Eos.
Bruh.
Bruh.
Astra was right.
Bruh. Alright.
Fortunately, they're just unconscious. Who could have done this?
Huh?
Why is there a
This
timer?
countdown.
Turn it
It's
off.
not a bomb,
Pause.
is it?
Pause it.
Classic move. Let me take a look.
I like how we're not
Can
freaked
we
out
still
about
get
that.
through to Astra? Astra! Astra! Can you hear me?
It's no use. Looks like the usual comms have been cut off.
We couldn't stop them. Damn it! How many people did they send to sabotage the show?
Apparently a lot.
Leave the suspicious countdown to us, Evelyn.
Go! Get to Astra. Take Eos with you and stay on comms.
Got it. I'm counting on you two.
Why are they doing this? Meanwhile, on the stage, all the lights went out during the intermission, leaving Astra alone in the darkness, frantically trying to reach everyone.
Director? Backstage? Control room? Eve? Can you hear me? A malfunction? This is bad. The next song is about to start. I've got no other option.
She had to take off some of that dress because it's in the way. I mean, it is ridiculously long.
Luckily, I hid my outfit on the stage ahead of time. Eve, she must be on her way right now. I just need to hold out until she gets here. A few troublemaking old guys aren't enough to cancel my show.
Yeah. Do you really think you belong here with that pretty face of yours? You're nothing but a puppet controlled by...
This is just too much. I don't know how much longer I can take this.
She has to do this all by herself.
Hate me this much.
Oh dear. It's getting a little
Am I being
scary out here.
too greedy? My desire to reach every lonely heart. Maybe it was always an impossible dream.
Miss Yao! Sorry I'm late.
But that won't stop me. Little by little, using the purest melodies, I'll captivate the world.
Alright, let's do it.
Miss Yao, please come to my side. We must cancel the show immediately. Please come with me.
She's gonna say no. Show must go on.
Wait a moment, Eve.
Evelyn, Astra, can you hear me? The communications are completely down. I can only talk to you through EOS now. The timer is connected to the explosive.
Explosives?
Has Fugue completely lost it?
Wise is already working on disarming the detonation device.
Is it doable, Belle?
Yeah, as long as it's software, there's always a way to crack it. The control room has the blueprints for all the thrusters and pipelines. We can do it, but I don't know if we have enough time. The countdown is less than 10 minutes.
What the? Where did all the time go? Ah, of course.
Having the desire to live is such an enviable thing.
Lady De Winter, why are you here?
You already know the answer. Why bother asking? I'm here because it's my duty as Yoran's widow. As the family of the deceased, I must hear the screams of the murderers with my own ears.
What?
And see their repentance with my own eyes before I can go.
What are you talking about?
Murderers? I don't understand. Yoran, wasn't his death his own decision?
Suicide! What a convenient excuse. If Odium and Fugue hadn't dragged Yoran into endless contract disputes over their so-called profits, would he have been forced to leave the stage he loved so dearly in his final years? He watched helplessly as music drifted further and further away from him, as if sealed in a silent vacuum, slowly suffocating and losing all his brilliance. But I must thank Odium and Fugue. If not for their endless conflict and unwavering resolve to destroy each other, I could never have pulled this off. After all, what could someone like me, abandoned and left alone in this world, possibly achieve? I must also thank the audience who once adored Yoran de Winter. If you hadn't cast him aside so easily, how would he have fallen slowly into that endless, dark abyss of pain until he completely lost the courage to live? I must thank you too, Astra Yao. There is genuine beauty in your voice, but do you realize you're nothing more than a money-making nightingale to Odium or Fugue? Everything you have today will eventually be taken away, just like Yoran, whose worth was stolen by your voice. You, all of you, you are murderers!
Yep, somebody needs
3,
serious therapy.
2,
There's no time! If the engines get damaged!
1. Everyone, welcome to my late husband's funeral.
Oh, we were too late. Oh god. This is not good.
I will not hurt my fans!
I'll use my singing to protect everyone!
Miss Yao! How rude of you. It's not over yet.
Oh my.
No! The harmonic core!
Wow, what a disaster
Sterling
this
full
is.
power! What do we do?
The only song fit for a funeral is a requiem for the dead! I see. Your singing only has power thanks to Yoran's legacy. You who pushed him into that abyss!
No, it wasn't.
It was...
Whoosh whoosh bang! Seeing the terror raptor about to crash, Lady de Winter suddenly pulled out a pistol and without hesitation aimed it at Astra. At that moment, Evelyn rushed forward and shielded Astra with her body.
Still pretending. My plan couldn't have gotten this far without...
Where the hell are all the guards?
Are you okay? She's not the loyal partner you think she is. From the very beginning, she's been a spy sent by few to watch you.
The trust between us is something you could never understand.
Naive! While Yoran was alive, all of you fed on his soul. Now that he's gone, you're still exploiting his final voice for profit! He belongs to me! Give me back Yoran's legacy!
It's not what you think! Starloop Tower's harmonic core is powered by my singing. It has nothing to do with Yoran's works. I've been searching for this record because Yoran's voice holds an incredible power to connect hearts. His voice is a bridge, crossing all divisions and
Except
suffering.
for hers, apparently.
You have no idea what he went through!
Perhaps you're right. I never truly understood his inner world. But maybe you didn't either!
Okay, we don't have to go to that level.
Starloop is falling faster than earlier. Even if Astra can get the remaining thrusters to work, they might not generate enough power to keep us afloat. Based on the calculations, we might crash.
Why has no one stopped this lady?
Do you hear that? If Yoran's spirit is out there, he's finally answered my wish!
Lady Tessa de Winter dropped her pistol. Her curse is dying away as silent tears roll down her face. Yoran, I'll wait for you where the starlight dims. Will you be there? The pistol fell from her hand as her eyes glazed over with madness. Laughing like a maniac, she disappeared into the panicked crowd.
I'm sorry, Astra. I never had the courage to tell you. I'm a spy for Fugue. My code name is Shields Green.
What? But your hair is clearly golden leaf colored.
My entire existence is a lie.
What lie? That you didn't tell me your real name? You are you. The person in front of me is the Eve I trust, no matter what your name is. You're still the one who shielded me from all the noise, the one who protected me with kindness and resilience. The past is behind us, and the future is still unwritten. And the only thing we can firmly hold on to is the present. Belle, Wise, Eve, will you sing the final song with me?
This is not a final.
Improvising like
We're gonna get through this.
It's not really my strong suit.
Also, none of us can sing.
You know I've never been good at singing, but fighting for you, I've never hesitated.
Evelyn jumps down off the stage. No matter Fugue, Odium, or the people from the organization, everyone is panicking, sent into chaos for fear. So long as those 3 harmonic cores are reactivated, then there's still hope.
Falling! We're going down! We're all gonna die!
Oh, we might.
It's all because of her! Shields Green!
I always thought I was destined to wander in the shadows.
This is Evelyn's story, not
unable to
Astra's
find
story.
a way out.
And you know what? I'm all for it.
This time, no orders, no schemes, only me. I won't let fear keep me captive any longer.
The screaming in the background. Wow, she's fluent in Chinese. That's crazy. I'm kidding. The terrified looks on their faces as they try to sing. Everyone nervously singing. Surely this was on the news. Is no one aware of what just happened? But like, seriously, we need a lot of people arrested right now? After the concert, Evelyn spent several days at public security, giving statements and answering every inquiry. The information shared with public security needs to be handled with utmost caution. After all, this matter involves you, Lady De Winter, and the organization. I can't believe they hid it from me. How could I not be worried when Eve is missing? Please come out soon. Eve isn't a bad guy. I agree.
Understood. I've completed a full report on the case. We'll take additional precautions regarding Lady De Winter's safety, given your concerns. She may have been the mastermind, but Juyuan would never allow anyone to take her life in secret.
Ugh.
In fact, while in our custody, she might be in the safest place she can be.
Okay, but send her to
Despite causing
therapy.
significant trouble for your company, the thugs hired by Fugue were merely pawns manipulated by Lady De Winter, and had no intent to kill on their own.
Eve!
Miss Yao, you came in person?
This master copy of Yoran's legacy. I hope you can deliver it to Lady De Winter. I know I will never be able to see things from her perspective and fully understand her pain. But just like Yoran's voice has brought solace to countless lonely souls, perhaps one day it can also soothe her despair.
Will do. I hope she can understand your sentiment and find the strength to move forward.
Thanks to your persistence, the company and Secretary General Hobson decided not to hold me accountable this time. And my past has nothing to do with this case. Alright. You're gonna have a lot of paparazzi, so like...
Miss Yao, since we're visiting, we should buy Belle and Wise a gift.
Maybe you should be in disguise. What's happening? You can't just go to the store.
Ah, and that black tea I had last time was so fragrant.
Wait, you've been here before?
It'll be lavish. Belle will be thrilled.
Alright. I'll take some tea.
Speaking of gifts, I also have a gift I'd like to give you, Miss Yao.
Whoa! Oh, this dialogue needs to go a little faster.
Huh? What is it?
The suspense is killing
me.
me.
If you're curious, follow me.
Isn't this cute?
This place is completely empty. But why does it feel so familiar?
Because this is where the gramophone used to be.
What's that?
The gramophone. That's right. That was the name of the shop. Yoran's final performance was held in this little shop. It's been so many years, I'd forgotten the name of the place. How do you remember, Eve?
Because I was there too.
Aww.
What? You were there too?
I was. But unlike you, I just stumbled upon it by chance. Through the glass, I saw a group of passionate fans. Yoran's voice flowed out from the crowd. I didn't actually see him, just vaguely heard his voice.
Incredible. It's like Yoran's music had brought us together.
That's so cute.
Turns out, we've known each other for a long time.
It seems like you're fond of my gift.
Now kiss.
This is all your fault, Eve.
Oh, never mind. The gift was too much.
The only thing we can hold on to tightly is the present.
Yes. Only
Hoyoverse is not being subtle at all here. The two stand quietly on that empty ground as if they could still hear Yoran's voice drifting in the wind, bringing warmth that never truly disappeared.
We've been walking for a while, and it's almost time to meet up with the proxies.
And here we have Miss Fairy, the strongest AI around. Top-notch holo navigator with the sharpest tongue in new hairdo.
What?
Huh. The strongest AI? Then Fairy on the wall, who's the best singer of them all?
You. You are. You always will be.
Oh, no!
Ooh, she really is sharp.
Let's go, Fairy.
Who would have thought? Astra's only gotten even more popular after the attack.
I mean,
and on
she
top of
saved
that,
her
ODM
fans.
Entertainment stock has shot up 30%. Their market value is now approaching 5 trillion dennies.
Trillion?
It's still far from enough. I mean, if I want to break my contract with them, I'll need to save up enough for the penalty first.
This is my fault, Ms. Yao. If it weren't for me, you wouldn't be in such a tough spot.
What are you talking about? We only let go of something as trivial as money in exchange for someone as priceless as you.
I'm a third wheel right now. What is
something worth
this?
Celebrating.
Oh my! I knew what I was saying. There's gonna be paparazzi. You were in disguise.
Is there a special reason you chose to visit this store?
I've said it before. You can't just do things on a whim.
Yep, she's right.
What should we do now?
Thankfully,
There's a
the
back door.
kind store owners can also help us run away.
That's right.
Sorry, folks. We're on vacation today.
Store's closed. After a hearty meal, you sing karaoke with Astra and Evelyn. Still not satisfied? You'll have a second meal after parting ways with them. You return home. I feel like Astra and I are becoming good friends now. All thanks to you, Belle. I'm so full of my stomach, I can't even sit down. If you can't sit down, then lie down. Exit special episode. Alright, that was it. Thank you guys for watching. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.